Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode number 68. Got a lot of stuff to cover today. Let's just get right into it. But first, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell right here on Steampunk Sports Pennsylvania. Last week's episode is the highest viewed episode, or it's the highest viewed show, rather, on this platform. Seemed like oh my god, Steampunk Sports Pennsylvania is the highest viewed stream on the channel. So I greatly appreciate the support. Like seriously, it is incredible. What is up, Wesley? What is up, man? We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We got to talk about the Tush push getting tabled. We got to talk about the Kelly Green jerseys and all of that. So let's just get right into it. So there was a rule that was passed that the Kelly Green jersey or secondary jerseys are going to be worn like up to 4 games this season, and that means the Kelly Green jerseys are going to be worn 4 times this season. How do I feel about it? Obviously, I was not around back in like the 80s, 70s, 60s. I was not around then. So I don't know. I'm not that how do I say it? Like I don't know as much about past, right? But now, when you look at the jerseys now and the sales and everything, it's a great move business wise for every single organization, all 32 teams. It's the best for them marketing wise, right? The fans love it. I got two. I got two Kelly Green jerseys. I got uh Jalen Hurts and I got Jason Kelsey, Kelly Green. I also have a WrestleMania 40 Kelly Green jersey, but that doesn't count in this. But yeah, I have two Kelly Green jerseys. And they're the nicest jerseys I have in my collection by far. By far. So here's the question, right? Let's go and bring up the schedule, right? I'm going to go bring up the Eagles 2025 opponent. Okay. So here we go. And let me share the screen here. Appreciate that like. Phil, my guy Phil, man, appreciate that like on the Facebook. Really appreciate you, my guy. Really appreciate you. So here we go. Let's take a look here at all of these games, right? Hold on. There we go. Now, you know what? I'm just going to go here. There we go. That's better. Zoom in. So 2025, 2026 regular season, right? So we got the Cowboys, Giants, Commanders, Bears, Lions, Rams, Broncos, Raiders, home. Then on the road, you got the Cowboys, Giants, Commanders, Packers, Vikings, Buccaneers, Chiefs, Chargers, Bills. Difficult road schedule, difficult teams on the road, but that's neither here nor there. So who do I think? Who do I think that the Philadelphia Eagles will play? Will wear those jerseys against? For me, honestly, obviously, it's gonna be home teams, more home games. I feel like, so I think it will be against the Commanders and Cowboys. I think maybe the Giants. Who knows? So I think they're gonna be 2-2. So for the home, I got the Cowboys and the Commanders, or the Giants. Haven't decided yet. For the away, I got the Giants and Chiefs. I got the Giants and Chiefs for the road. So for the home, Cowboys, Commanders. For the away, Giants and Chiefs. So for me, that is who I have wearing the Kelly Green jerseys. What is up, man? What is up, Phil? Thank you for stopping by. Wouldn't it make sense if they wear it for a playoff game? Of course. Of course, that would make all the sense in the world, right? All the sense in the world. But we're talking about the regular season right now, Wesley. So for the regular season, it's up to 4 games. So for me, like I said, let me know in the chat, guys. How do you guys feel about the Kelly Green jerseys? I know Phil, you're not a big on the Kelly Green jerseys. You never liked them. I get it. That's your prerogative. That's your opinion. But for me, I love them. So I see him against the Giants, Giants, Chiefs away, home, Cowboys, and Commanders. That's who I got. Appreciate that, Wesley, on the Facebook side. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Uh, yeah, guys. So Kelly Green jerseys. But here's the thing. Let's remove that. Is this too much? Right? Is this too many games? Is it too many? Like, people only want to see him for like 1 or 2 games, but honestly, I like the jersey so much. Why not? If it benefits the NFL, if it benefits the organization, if it benefits the fans in general who are buying the jerseys, that are buying the Kelly Green hats. I have a Kelly Green hat also. So, yeah, if you're a fan of your team, if you're like a big Eagles fan, like me, I just got the Sue Rogue sweatshirt a couple days ago. But, yeah, if you're a big fan of the Philadelphia Eagles, you buy merch, right? And obviously, you want to see the team wear that specific jersey. And people love the Kelly Green jerseys. People love that jersey. So I think it benefits every single person. I honestly think it benefits every single person. So for me, I will take that. Now, personal question. Will I get another Kelly Green jersey? I don't know. The jerseys I have now, Jalen Hurts. I got Jalen Hurts, Jason Kelsey, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I got 4 jerseys total, and 2 of them are Kelly Green. So I think I might buy another Kelly Green jersey. Who knows? Maybe I'll get one for my birthday again in a couple months in September. So I am all cool with it. I love it. I think it's very, very special for these. Yes, do the Eagles have a good history wearing these jerseys? No, they don't have a good record with these jerseys. So I'm gonna look up actually what Eagles all time re- time record playing or so I found a website, Patterson.com. So let's take a look over to that about the history of the Kelly Green jerseys. You know what? I kind of. Let's go. No, not there. There we go. There we go. So let's go into here. The history of Kelly Green and the Eagles. So we're gonna take a look at this. Have you ever wondered when the Eagles wear Kelly Green? Here's a guide to a history of a popular shade of the Eagles. First off, where did the Kelly Green name even come from? As someone who has the last name, even I wasn't sure exactly. Here's the definition that Canva. Oh my God, that Canva gives of the color. Shout out to Canva. That's how I make all my thumbnails. Shout out to Canva. Named after the common Irish family name Kelly. It is reminiscent of the lush green Irish landscape. It is also commonly associated with the colors of St. Patrick's Day. As for the Eagles, various different shades of what been dubbed as Kelly Green even have been used for most part of the history, beginning in 1935. It goes back to 1935, guys. The Eagles started to move away from the blue and yellow colors of the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets and introduced them their first green look. As you can see, this picture, courtesy of Gridiron's uniform database. So they went from these, to the Kelly Greens. So they banned the blue and yellow altogether in 1937. Again, various different shades of green have been dubbed Kelly Green. And rendering don't always do justice to when they looked like in real life. But take our word for it. The 1960 NFL champion Eagles wore Kelly Green. Here's a picture of Chuck Bednarik and it celebrates the 1960 team. So there's Chuck Bednarik with the 60. So the Kelly Green, it was the darker shade of green that was used from 85 to 95, seen on White Row jersey Randall Cunningham. So 1985 to 1995. So this is it in the 1990s. The Eagles was Kelly Green was a fixture for the Eagles, but under new contract owner Jeffrey Lurie. There The Eagles the Eagles refreshed their look in 1996, abandoning Kelly Green for what was dubbed the Midnight Green. So Midnight Green came about in 1996, and they won the very first Super Bowl, guys, in the Midnight Green. I have my Devontae Smith jersey is Midnight Green. It's a pretty good look. It's never reached the same level of popularity. So the popularity between Kelly Green and Midnight Green were never as close. Kelly Green were always leaps and bounds over Midnight Green. Whole new generation was introduced to Kelly Green week 1 of the 2010 season. The Eagles wore Kelly Green throwbacks to honor the 1960 NFL champion Eagles particularly memorable game, because even though the Eagles lost to the Green Bay Packers, there's a typo here in that Green Bay, Minnesota Vikings. Michael Vick is superstar. Okay, yeah, look, there's Michael Vick and a Kelly Green. Wow. So that would be this was the final time, guys. That was the final time that the Eagles uh, stopped wearing the Kelly Green. That was the last time they wore Kelly Green until a decade later. That is honestly crazy. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, guys. It will be the final time. Like I said, in 2013, as the NFL became more sensitive to hand injuries, the league controversial one helmet rule. Yep, that one helmet. I remember that rule. Because of this, the Eagles really couldn't really wear Kelly Green, or they couldn't have worn Kelly Green jerseys, but would have not to do with the midnight green helmets, which would have looked ridiculous. That would have looked really stupid. A midnight green helmet with a Kelly Green jersey, that would look really, really stupid. So, however, the rule was lifted prior to the 2022 season that didn't end up bringing in time for the Eagles to have Kelly Green helmets and uniforms ready for the 2023 season, particularly stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic. Kelly Green has returned as an alternate in 2023 for 2 games. Like I said before, alternate games, now they can wear them 4 times this year. The Eagles were first in a 31-17 win over the Miami Dolphins in Week 7 of Sunday Night Football. Look at Devontae Smith right there. Look at Devontae Smith right there, man. Look at him. Kelly Green was worn again for an instant classic 37-34 overtime victory over the Buffalo Bills in Week 12. There's our Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. Before the Bird Eagle was on the sleeve in silver pants, the throwbacks that the Eagles wear now much closely resembled the 1985-1995 uniforms, although silver pants were worn by the Eagles as far as 1974. The difference between current throwbacks and what was worn in 1985 to 95 is the color to be lighter on the current ones and more Kelly green. The ones back in 85-95 versions being bordered on being more of forest green. Yeah, this is actually really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Kelly Green throwbacks have been a massive success. Like I said before, they've been a massive success. Eagles will wear them in Week 17 against the Dallas Cowboys, marking the second time in the 2024 season. They are 3-0 in the Kelly Green throwback since bringing them back in 2023. That's interesting. In 2023, they were 3-0 in the Kelly Green jerseys. Uh, with the latest win coming in the Saquon Barkley reverse huddle game against the Jacksonville Jaguars in Week 9. That reverse huddle, man, oh my God. Because the Eagles can make money off both Midnight Green and Kelly Green under the current arrangement, it seems unlikely they would ever go back to Kelly Green on a full-time basis. But Kelly Green is a major part of the Eagles' history, and it's great to have it back in some capacity. And there we go. That was actually kind of interesting, guys. The history of the Kelly Green jerseys, man. Quite interesting. I I really enjoy that, guys. Oh wow, you learn something new every day, man. So yeah, Kelly Green is going to be up to 4 times this year. Let me know in the chat how you guys feel about that, man. Yes, Star Wars, Kelly Green. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys hit that like, man. Hit that like and share this out. Hey, we got someone on Twitch. Hey, Twitch. We got 3 people watching on Twitter. Make sure you feel on Twitter. Please retweet this out and comment down below. Comment in the comments. Your comment will be able to be seen on Twitter in the stream. So, hold on. All right. Now let's just get right into the big topic at hand, and then we're gonna close out the show. Maybe I'll do an NFL mock, maybe, but I do have a meeting to be at 5, so we'll see how long this topic goes. The Philadelphia Eagles, right, in their push, it got tabled. It got moved back to May. So a couple days ago, you need the Eagles push push was proposed by the Green Bay Packers to have it banned, right? To have it banned. And there was a couple teams that came out or that was like leaked or came out as the teams that wanted it banned. Packers being one of them, the Cowboys, the Rams, etc. I know there's more teams. I can't remember that offhand right now. So I'm just gonna say this, man. It got tabled, right? You need 24 votes to get it banned. The Philadelphia Eagles did not get that. They got 16 votes, right? 16, 16, 50%, 32 teams. You get it. So the Philadelphia Eagles, right? They're on the verge of getting it banned in May. And I've been talking about this a while on this show, man, for the last couple of weeks. And honestly, I'm getting sick and tired of this, man. I am getting sick and tired of this because why do I have to keep on talking about this week in and week out? Let that sink in. Talk about this week in and week out, right? Here's the thing. Are the Philadelphia Eagles going to be still dominant without, just in case if it gets banned, without the tush push and the buzz lead stuff? Yes, it's still going to be unstoppable because of a couple things. We got the best offensive line in the game. One, actually, a couple things. Two, Howie Roseman and the Eagles organization, they're going to get a couple more offensive linemen. They already got some off free in the offseason so far, but they're going to draft a couple more for depth, offensive line depth. So there is that. And we have a running back, the best running back in the game in Saquon Barkley. And we also have A.J. Dillon and Jalen Hurts. So if we can't do the tush push, right, we could still do a couple of things. Jalen Hurts quarterback sneak, just a regular one. Two, Saquon Barkley can run it in, which I've been saying for a while now. Saquon Barkley needs to be rewarded more. For example, we're at the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley runs it to the 1-yard line, and the Eagles use the tush push. For me, it's like just to reward Barkley, man. To me, I think that is why it actually hurt him of not getting MVP. He could have got the rushing title. That's a whole nother story. But for this, the Eagles are still going to be unstoppable. And A.J. Dillon, guys, cannot forget about A.J. Dillon. We picked up A.J. Dillon this offseason, right? The quads of a Barkley, Hurts, and A.J. Dillon is insane. So if Barkley is not in the game in that moment, hand it off to A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon can definitely run the ball into the end zone in that position. He definitely can. And that's honestly one of my favorite moves this offseason. It's just the effect that A.J. Dillon has running the ball in the red zone. So that is my big thing, right? If it does get banned, I don't see it getting banned. But if it does, we're still unstoppable. Like, it is insane. Just the offensive line in general. In general, there were fans on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, that thought that the Eagles would take Eagles offensive line would take a step back because there's no more Jason Kelce, right? Jason Kelce retired. We have Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson in that spot. That the Eagles were not going to be the best offensive line anymore. They would drop down a couple pegs. But if you look at it now, still the best offensive line in football. We had Becton who's gone. We had a very good offensive line. We still do. Very good offensive line. So with that, we're still dominant, man. Still as dominant with this team. I love it. I honestly love it, guys. So I love how dominant we are. We don't need that play. It kind of reminds me of Philly. Remember how we scored a touchdown? Nick Foles caught it in the end zone. You want to run Philly? Yeah, we'll run Philly. Doug Peterson, Nick Foles. They need to go back to that. I feel like they don't use that play as much. Maybe they go back to it more. Maybe the Philadelphia Eagles will go back to it more when if this play gets banned. Maybe they'll go back to it more. Who knows? But look, the tush push getting banned. It is what it is. I want to be talking about free agency. I want to talk about the draft. I want to do a mock draft, etc. But no, I am thinking about the tush push. Like, it's driving me crazy. I wish I can stop talking about it, but we have to wait another month for this, and it's just insane. It is just insane. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, man. It's just ridiculous, time and time again. Just ridiculous. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Um, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 sec, guys. All right, guys. I'm just gonna end it here, man. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. We learned a lot about the Kelly Green jerseys, like the history of it. That was really cool for me to learn. Like, yeah, the Torch Plus is what it is. We gotta wait on that. But yeah, guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. And yeah, guys, let's go birds, fly Eagles fly. Catch you guys later, man. Peace.